Good morning.
Shh.
Oh, the baby's sleeping.
He's sleeping.
Shh.
Wake up!
It's been a while since dogs have been on
Yeah.
Coffee with the Crockers. That's Lou.
I don't think they forgot. I don't think they forgot.
Stubby.
Oh, he say hi.
And then you guys saw Lo.
Yeah, so you guys were saying some comments in the last video, and some of y'all were like, well, why don't y'all just make your fence taller so the dogs don't get out? It's already 6 foot. In the front and on the side. We're not done with the sides over here, so we got to put barbed wire up.
Yeah.
But it's already going to be 5.5, 6 foot. Maybe not 6 foot. I think it's about eye level. It's under 6 foot, but
Over there.
over there is 6 foot.
Yeah.
But over here in the front, man, I don't know.
That's
That
gotta
fence
be.
is taller.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
It's tall.
yeah, and so we're gonna do this whole part in the front. It's 48 inches, the fence, and then we go up another, probably about 2 foot, because it's the barbed wire it's about 5.5 feet tall. So we don't really want to go higher than that. But there was a comment that you had said. I don't remember.
Got your Sprite. If you guys had the Sprite Chill, this is the zero sugar.
Yeah, it's really good.
It's
Not for you, but it's good.
But it's a cherry limeade? Is that what it is?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And
Pretty good.
if you like an adult beverage, just get a little, what is it, lime? What do we have? Vodka, lime,
Yeah.
vodka. Then put a little cherry syrup or something in
It's
it.
too early to be talking about this.
But I was saying, but if you don't, get you
Lucy.
a slice of lime and a cherry and throw in there, and it makes a big difference.
It's good.
You had, what is it that Chrissy had? I guess just cherry juice, cherries.
Yeah.
And yeah, so
good.
it'll. What I'm getting at is, if you like cherry limeade, the Sprite won't do it as is. But if you add a little bit to it, it does a lot. Goes a long way. But anywho, you guys saw the Crocker Life video.
Yeah.
Pumped.
Yeah.
So pumped to be milling up.
Yeah. We just kind of assumed too the engine.
It'd been years.
Yeah. Because we hadn't ran it.
Yeah.
Turns out
It's a
there's
great
nothing
motor.
wrong. Yeah. Nothing wrong. Yeah. With the motor.
Yeah, and I know nothing when it comes to motors, and
I mean, you've
I know very little about motors.
I think you've cleaned the carburetor before, or no?
Well, I bought a new one to put on.
Yeah.
I have done a little bit of stuff, not a lot, but remind me to pick up all them screws right there.
Oh.
I don't know where that came from, but clearly it's obvious that it's set for a long time because the tubing was cracked and no good, and that's going to be because it's set out for a long time, uncovered.
Which really,
it was covered, but
yeah. But even at the off grid, when you originally had it, it was. I mean, I guess it's almost always outside.
Yeah, but I'm not talking about the engine uncovered. I'm talking about the piping. Although you can't cover you can cover the whole thing. That's a big old tarp. But the main thing is the engine, and then tube stuff could be replaced and whatnot. The other stuff, I'll have to look into it. I don't know what that will be. Now I do know that the cable, we could probably just buy a generic cable off Amazon for probably, I'm just going to assume, under $10. It won't be the exact for that, but it'll work. I've done enough stuff like that I know it'll work. I mean, heck, you could put a string on it, and as long as that string pulls it, it won't be... You can make it work, is what I'm getting at. But the other part, the tensioning stuff, I'm not sure. We haven't run any logs through it, so I'm hoping it stays tight enough so when it pushes and all that stuff, it's fine. But
Yeah, we talked to Jeremy.
that's what I'm getting at. So I actually just went and I won't say what. Something that we got it prepared for some stuff to help them out. And then I was like, Jeremy, sawmill, you want some lumber? So you guys know they're building their ultimate chicken coop, which again, I would love for someone to find somebody online that's already done that. And if you can, I will pay the first person to email me at thecrockerhomestead.aol.com.
Some people commented and said Cog Hill did, but it's different.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
If you just open it up and put chickens in it, to me, that's not what we're talking about.
Yeah, it's still a great idea.
Nothing against anybody that did that.
Yeah,
it's just having it as a full chicken run with all that stuff. Yeah, so that's what I'm getting at. But I'll pay anyone $20 first person to email me someone that's done that online that you could find. But with the sawmill, I was like, this will save you some money if we can mill up enough to put it on the shipping container. I guess we do know how much it would take to do it because we already drew it up and we know how many boards it's going to take. I don't think we have enough logs here in the moment to do it. But some people were saying too, the best thing to do is mill it up while the log is still wet. I mean, fresh.
And honestly, with the storms that just came through, I'm sure
They're
people need some
yeah.
trees picked up. If you got a big downed tree,
we'd have to be able to pick it up, put on a trailer, and bring it here. That'd be the only thing. But
see,
we can. It's been a long time. I think we can mill up 10-foot boards is what it is. I think it's like 10 foot 6 inches or something like that. I fully can't remember. I'm trying to think of the original tiny house. It's got to be. Yeah, I think it's 10 foot. At minimum, it's 8 foot. And good thing, at most, we need 8-foot boards for the ship container. So, I would love to start milling up some stuff that we have here. We have many trees, and then we're also about to cut down more trees because we're doing the fencing in the back and all that stuff. So
I guess we wouldn't need to go pick up any trees.
Maybe, I don't know. I just like to use the sawmill, period, and just stack lumber up and have it.
It's cool.
Because then you can use it for like raised beds or, I mean, pretty much anything really. When you live like this, lumber will always come in handy. And then, like we said, we'll want to put stuff, if you watch the Crocker Life video, in our house when we build it and use it for, like, the mantles or anything. I mean, who knows what we'll use it for. But
it's just cool. It's like a cool thing to think about.
Yeah.
I don't know.
I really like using the sawmill. I truly do. I absolutely loved it. And it's been a long time. It's going to take me a minute to remember everything and how to do it, but we'll dial it in.
And luckily, too, YouTube videos.
Yeah. I'll watch, our videos.
I just meant
Crocker videos.
I just meant in general. There's be millions and whatever videos.
No, I'm gonna watch Crocker video.
Yeah.
That way I know it's done right. But I don't know. I'm excited about that, to be honest. And then hopefully weather will cooperate for us to get stuff done here and out there at Paragon's and do all that. And then we're still waiting on building materials. Unfortunately, it's, right now it's the weekend. So probably while you're watching this, I'll be calling since it'll be Monday. And then Tuesday I have a dentist appointment. I don't remember if that's what we had said in the last video.
But good thing about ordering all of it is
we don't have to go get it.
Yeah, one, I mean, you know how much time it takes for us, and we talked about it so much, to go get lumber or whatever. Most of the time they don't have it, and then you got to go over here and over there, whatever. Just waiting this period for it to be delivered
Just dog hair.
Yeah. Waiting for this little bit of time for it to be delivered.
Bandit, come here. Yeah.
I don't know. I lost my train of thought.
It would have taken us many trips to go get everything. So it's still okay to wait to get it all because it'll still all get here at the same time. All of it. If you combine every time we go.
Yeah, that's what
I feel like that's where you're going with that.
Yeah, well, yeah, we just won't. I don't know.
We don't have to waste our energy to go get it. Danielle's favorite thing, she's always like, please, can we go to Lowe's and look through thousands of boards, put them on the cart, take it to the front, push it out, put it on the trailer, drive another hour home.
Oh, it's just,
take it off the trailer.
It's loading the cart.
Yeah.
And then loading the trailer. And then unloading the trailer.
After an hour drive and an hour drive.
Yeah. And then again, you're inspecting every board, loading it. And it's not just a couple.
Oh.
It's a lot.
Sometimes when we go get materials, we've told y'all this a million times. It'll be a half-day event.
Yeah.
I mean, and it's if you're lucky. That's if they have it. If you don't have to go to another store. If things are cooperating. If you have to wait for them to get the forklift to get it off another thing. And I mean, you're lucky.
Yeah.
If you're back in a couple hours.
But there's just something about loading the cart, unloading the cart onto the trailer, and then unloading the trailer.
And then you ain't building when you get back. You're worn out.
But we do.
Well, I'm just saying, like, you ain't gonna be building long,
Yeah.
because you're just burnt out. You're already tired.
So, again, that's a great thing about this time period of just waiting. It's almost everything will be here.
Yeah.
And that's a beautiful thing.
Yeah, and again, it's giving us opportunities to kind of rest up.
To jump around on other projects.
That too, and we already have in my head another one. I think you guys will like it though. I think you guys will be like, you know what, it was worth you taking a couple days to do this because that's legit.
Yeah.
And it's something that we would use probably daily.
Yeah.
I mean, daily.
Oh,
so
not probably. But.
Yeah. Especially right now in this weather, daily, for sure. Trying to give y'all hints without telling you.
Oh, but, they'll know.
Yeah, we are at that point where it is pretty chilly. It's thankfully still kind of warm. It is pretty wild to be in the middle of November, and we've had the weather we've had and all of that. But it is getting to the point where it does get dark early, which sucks.
It's crazy.
So then you don't want to just like go in the camper and just be there the whole time and whatever. So we'll be sitting out, have fires, and
I don't know if you guys know this about us, but we thrive just being outside.
Yeah. So
during the seasons of like you were just kind of stuck in the camper or whatever, it's just
Danielle goes crazy.
And that's why summer too is so hard because you can't be outside
for very long.
It's just miserable.
Yeah.
So then you're just stuck.
Good thing we bought a pool.
So you're just stuck inside, and it's just I need to be outside.
Yeah. Yeah. And then on top of that, we need it to. It's gonna rain again. Oh, thank you, Lucy. It's gonna rain again, and we need to dry up. It's not. We don't necessarily have to have the driveway put in, but if we are gonna have vehicles, like big vehicles coming out to deliver huge loads of lumber, we don't want them sinking. We don't,
That's true.
But I don't know if any of y'all have done a driveway. So we're not even talking the driveway yet. We're talking
the entry,
the entrance to get to the gate.
Yeah.
It's gonna be
from road to gate.
Yeah, it's gonna be about $1,000 just to get the culvert, and then luckily our county, if we call them, they'll come put rock. But then if the rock doesn't come all the way up to our gate, we'll have to get a load of rock, which would be about another $400, $500. So $1,500 just to get to the gate. And then we're going to have to, I'm just going to assume from the gate to over here, it's probably going to take about 3 to 4 loads of gravel. Then you have to drive on it for a while, and then it'll push it all down, and then you have to put more on top. So it's stuff like that a lot of people don't think about. This is something that we learned at Shoot Dang Ranch when we had like mile long driveway. You had to have it done so you don't sink on the way in there.
Yeah.
You're talking thousands of dollars. So anytime you go to someone's house that has a long driveway, you just think like it's a lot of money in rock.
Yeah.
Just hopefully you did it back years ago.
Yeah. That's another thing to consider when planning out. If you're starting off, you plan out your homestead, your whatever.
Yeah.
Is how far from the road.
Yeah.
It is nice to be further away.
Well, yeah, privacy wise,
but you're gonna pay for it.
You're gonna pay for it with electric.
Yeah.
Depending with water, if you drill a well, you're gonna pay a lot for that. But if you're having to tap into water, that's a long way to do that. There's a lot of reasons why we put our section up here close. We didn't want any issues. We've had issues in the past. We didn't want any issues.
Yeah.
And we've learned a lot, and I think that's like a good lesson. Again, we're here to show you guys the good, the bad, the ugly, show y'all our mistakes, show you just everything about it. So people that actually go after it and do it, they kind of halfway know what they're getting themselves into.
Yeah.
We're still learning half the stuff we're getting into, and this is like our third time. So, my third time, I guess, but it's, I don't know. It's a lot of stuff you just don't know until you're in it. And we're hoping that it'll help somebody out there. That's all we're really here for. But as of right now, we're trying to enjoy the nice weather. And a minute ago, this is how I know that I'm in a good relationship. You already know where I'm going with this?
No, I have no idea.
Guess.
I literally have no idea.
When you just came up and you started making out with me, that didn't happen. I dreamt that.
Yeah.
We were getting some stuff ready, and we were kind of done with it, and we were kind of just sitting there, and Danielle picks up one of these walnuts on the ground, whatever they are. We showed them in Crocker Life. She throws it, and she's trying to hit the tree. And then we just sat there, or stood there actually. It was like, all right, first person hit the fence. And then we just stood in our front yard, and we threw walnuts to see if we can hit the fence. And we were just little competition, just kind of.
Jason is a simple man to please in the relationship.
But it's like, there's quite a bit of people out there that'd be like, I'm not going to throw this and see if we can do,
But here's the thing. If you know anything about me, it's I love, like, games.
Yeah, and competition.
Yeah. Unless you just constantly talk smack, then to me that doesn't make it fun.
She got mad at me, and all I did was just like, come on.
Well, no, because the whole time you're talking smack.
I wasn't talking smack. I wanted to see my baby at the fence.
That's what, then to me that doesn't make it fun. There's like, I don't know.
Yeah, there's a fine line of like, it's like when you're a kid and you're trying to play sports and the parents are getting too involved. It's like, I just want to play baseball, Dad.
Yeah.
But
yeah, I love competition and games. So anything like that. Oh.
Yeah. So
even if something as simple as throwing a walnut.
Yeah. So we did that for a couple of minutes, and I just it's just one of those moments. It's like, I'm in a good place. I'm definitely. Oh, get out of here, Lucy's ball. I don't know. It's little moments like that you just know that it's good.
There she is.
This one though, she get on my nerves. She's
just obsessed with you.
She has just been overly upset. I don't know what it is. It's just crazy lately.
Lucy.
Yeah.
You just being a needy girl.
She is a sweet girl, but she is needy. And not needy to anyone else, just me.
Yeah.
Just over the top. So I just don't understand. But, I don't know. Anywho, we definitely appreciate you guys watching. Again, we're trying to see how the weather's going to be with the rain. But, sawmill videos to come. More Ultimate Chicken Coop videos to come. Hopefully, getting our materials and special new project
So
and fencing
a
and
lot of
everything else.
a lot of projects at once.
Yeah,
Well,
yeah.
but it's the name of the game.
It's the name of the game, but hopefully you guys have a great day. I really do like to do coffee crackers in the morning and drink our coffee and do all that, but doing it in the evening when the weather is nice and warm, I like a little bit better. It just happened today. We just
But-
did it.
Coffee with Crockers, to me, it's gotta be that as soon as you wake up,
I know.
is you got the crazy Jason hair,
Yeah.
and then I guess my crazy hair, morning hair too, and it's just like, just right as soon as the coffee's made, and then you're sitting down and you're doing. That's the real coffee with
It
Crockers
is.
to me. And even that, it's been a while since we've done. We'll wake up, drink coffee, kind of wake up ourselves.
Well, it's because
and
we don't
then-
want to do it in the camper.
Yeah.
That's why. And I wake up at 4:30 in the
Yeah.
morning. You wake up super early too, but
Yeah. So it's just, I don't know. You guys let us know. To me, it's just
yeah.
we're not like fully awake yet, and
Yeah.
so
That's like the whole point.
there's something about it. It's like a little bit.
Yeah. The whole point's like we post these videos so you can start the day with me. Jazz cat. But for real.
Jeez, what an arse.
Yeah. But to be able to, I don't know. It's like we've talked about, y'all know. But it's like we like to wake up and watch a podcast, and it's the funny thing. A lot of it too, wake up and get motivated. You know, a lot. It's like
That's the origin story.
yeah, that's really
For coffee with the coffee.
yeah, really was just let's get motivated for the day.
Yeah.
Let's go.
So
And,
a lot of people take it as like you being full of yourself,
yeah, no.
but it's just like honestly
I
trying
did
to.
started out with great intentions.
So, like honestly, it's to motivate us. Like we're talking, and then if you
Yeah.
have that mindset, you're speaking these things. So it's like, yeah, I don't know.
Well, too, and it's like if you wake up in the morning, we're morning people, and if we wake up in the morning and we just put the TV on, we don't get up. I mean, it's almost good that we're in a camper, to be honest with you. At least right now in our lives with everything going on,
Yeah.
because you roll out of bed and you're in the kitchen, and then you just get the coffee going. And then the bathroom's right there. And it's very simple. It's not like, oh, I don't want to get up. I have to go get the coffee. And I have to go. It's just right there. And it's... Where was I going to?
I have no idea.
What were we talking about? The early morning? Oh, yeah.
Back at it again.
Yeah, so... If you sit there, or if you lay there in bed and you wake up, you're kind of there and you're like, you'll go back to sleep. But if as soon as you wake up, you get up and you start doing and thinking. I mean, literally right now, like this morning, I woke up at 4:30 and I instantly got up, got coffee going. Danielle was in town; she was driving out here. She had worked the day before and family and stuff, and woke up, got coffee going, went tinkle, got the coffee. I turned the TV on, and then I sat down to my laptop and I started editing. And it's instant, start doing something. And then by the time the sun comes up, you've already accomplished something, and you feel good. Instead of being like, oh, it's 10:30, it's 11:30. It's, you know, everyone's different. And this is just how we work, and this is the origin of why we do this. But it's starting to get real bright. Sorry, guys. I'm trying to, wrong way.
Oh.
Wrong way. Oh, wrong. We're going to leave it right there. We're going to get it off here in a second. But, if you're a morning person and want to be as successful as possible, in my opinion, in my eyes, because it's how I do it, and that's the whole point, is like, this is our channel, so we talk about how we feel, however you want to take it, if I'm full of myself or whatever, but get up and get moving. And it makes your brain start thinking, get your body going, you're starting to stretch it out, you get a little coffee in you, get some breakfast.
Not
and by
just any coffee though.
Yeah, work life. By the time you're warmed up and you're good and you're ready, well, guess what? Everyone else is waking up. Mm-hmm. You're already ahead. You're literally already ahead of everybody. Mm-hmm. And if you watch any motivational video, any of these people that work out or anything, they always say, get up before everyone else is going to do it, because by the time they wake up and get going, you're already ahead of them. If you want to get it,
would you say like maybe like the early bird might get the worm?
Well, not if the worm's sleeping. How early did the worms get up?
The early bird gets. It doesn't matter if the worm is sleeping.
Are they digging?
They're getting it.
But where the worm should be just kind of on the top. I don't know how worms work. What?
Worms are in the ground.
I know that. But are birds going and digging? Or is their head kind of poking out? Getting some air, the morning air.
This is where our intelligence...
I know what the saying is, guys. I'm being silly. But get up and get moving. And if you think what I say is stupid, try it. Don't try it just for one day. Don't just try it for 2 days. You got to give it some time to get used to it. It's like it's like a diet. You can't just jump into a diet and think it's going to work in a day. What do they say? It takes how many days to break a habit? I forgot. Not long, but you got to give it some time. 5 days,
5 days,
something like that. It takes a little bit to break a habit.
That's what they say.
Yeah.
You know.
What I say is
I was
just
say if you guys know
get
anything,
up and get moving.
What they say
normally ain't true.
We went 2 different ways with that one.
What they say is the truth?
Yeah.
Oh, maybe.
What?
Let's not get...
It's like they say early bird gets a worm. They say... I forgot what we were just talking about.
That almost sounded like a song. But I'm not going to sing it because I can't sing very good. I guess it was some 41 song. No one would know it. That I thought about. No. So anyways, guys, hopefully you have a good one. As you can tell, he's doing just fine. That is him to the T with his tongue out and everything.
I don't know if you guys can see from there that his tongue sticking. When he sleeps, this dog has got, whenever he yawns, he's got
the longest, skinniest tongue. It's about that long, but only about that wide.
So when he sleeps, it just sticks out.
Yeah, and then it gets all dry.
Oh, we talk about you.
Oh.
He waking up a little bit.
Yeah, so I'll, I will turn it off and then I'll zoom in on him so y'all can see. He hasn't moved at all. He woke up, looked, and closed his eyes. So we will let him rest. Hopefully you guys are getting up, moving, doing whatever you're doing to go after your dream. Again, this is Someday Ranch, and someday we will have everything the way we want. And as of right now, we're just going to keep working towards it. Mm-hmm. And we're very much appreciative of everybody. And anybody that gives us a chance, no matter how they want to give us that chance. And
anybody out there just trying for themselves too.
Out there.
With and especially using your own 2 hands, like everything. Yeah. Strong work.
Yeah. Keep going. You're doing awesome. And I'm going to show you a clip of him up close. Alright, guys. Bye. Look at those sleepies. Roof.
That tongue.
Roof.
He won't wake up.
Rufio!